Welcome back to Torino. Espo Zizioni in Torino, Italy. Second period coming up. Canada and Russia.
Pronger got a penalty for abusing the official.
Period has not started.
That's the word we get from downstairs, that Pronger has a penalty. On the way off the ice, I guess, he made his opinion known.
It has not been posted on our computer yet. The referee is Dennis Leroux from the USA.
Bertuzzi's going into the box, so we'll have to wait and get a clearance on it. A bench minor.
When the Russians start the second period in a scoreless game with a power play. So here's a chance to go ahead right off the bat. This high shot by Kovalchuk, knocked down by Brodeur, and it's cleared out by Canada all the way down the ice. They call back. Russia 0 for 3 on the power play. Let's check in with Elliott.
Bob, the news is good on Simon Gagne. He is expected to return in this game. And just to clear up the penalty for you, I think it was on Pat Quinn, who was yelling at Denny Leroux as they left the first period. Bob?
Thank you, Elliott. That's good news indeed for Canada. Simon Gagne likely will be back before this game is done tonight. This is a quarterfinal game. The loser is out. The winner on to meet Finland in the semifinal on Friday. Here's Russia up. The shot stopped by Brodeur, off to the angle. Kept in by Russia. They spread out on this power play, and it's Kovalchuk again, shooting it toward the net. Broken up and cleared by Canada's Richards. Down he comes, stops at the line, flipped it in, and heads off. We played a minute of the second period, so then 55 seconds left in the Canadian penalty, and Russia on the move again. A good rush by Ilya Kovalchuk. He's a great player, shooting the puck in. Dumped around the boards, though, and out to the line where it stopped. On the power play, they spread out, the 5 of them in there. Kovalchuk centered it. Man was open on the far side, but Datsyuk couldn't hang on to that pass. It's a real hard pass. Now it's centered, and the shot is nowhere near the net. Stopped at the blue line again by Andrei Markov. Over for Datsyuk. Datsyuk is stopped by Wade Redden of Canada. And here's Doan again, getting the puck. He's been playing well, killing penalties for Canada in this game. In the penalty now, 15 seconds remaining on it. Down come the Russians again. They speed in over the line. Carried off to one side by Viktor Kozlov, and he waits for help. Looks around, deals it to the corner. It'll come back to the point now. Fired at the net, tipped in front of the goal. It's not cleared out yet. Another shot. That one just missed. The penalty is over. Canada at full strength, and here they go. It is Bertuzzi coming up. He had to stop at the line with Sakic in ahead of him. Now Iginla, Sakic and Bertuzzi. That's to the far side, and Sakic is racing over to pick it up. He is knocked down, and Sakic can't find it. The puck is out into the center ice area. No score, second period coming up to 3 minutes. Canada has just killed off a penalty. A bench minor to start the period. So now Canada will get a chance to catch their breath. Russia nothing, Canada nothing. This should be an icing call. It is.
Well, here comes Gagne, so this is great news for him and great news for Team Canada, because he was playing pretty effective hockey, and he looks a lot better now than he did when he left the rink in the middle of the first period.
Simon Gagne, what a hard hit he took from Kasparaitis. And as Don mentioned, yes, it was a good hit. Kasparaitis, he can really deal him out. But as you pointed out, Harry, all types of ways. That one was a dandy. But thank goodness for Canada, Gagne is okay. Russia on the move. 3 of them are up over the line. Cutting in front. Right in. Brodeur down with a big save. Coming at him hard. That time was Hartonov. And the play stopped. Penalty called. Russia in possession. It's an interference call, and Kasparaitis is arguing. Won't be he.
Goaltender interference. There it is there as Ryan Smith guided Shashinsky into Brodeur. And that will be a goaltender interference penalty.
Maxim Shashinsky gets the penalty in Canada's 4th power play. Interference on the goalie at 3:05 of the 2nd period. No score, folks. The loser is out. Richards shoots the puck in. Russia back to pick it up. They won't. It's at the line and Canada has a chance now. This shot is blocked. Russia doesn't pick it up to get it out. It's cleared to the corner. Fed back to the line to Blake. His quick pass off the stick. Over there. Richards couldn't hang on to it. Hard pass to handle. He's gonna try it again. This time he knocks it down. Gives it to Blake. Tucked it ahead. The Cavalier! That shot is blocked. The big rebound is right there. The scramble. And a goalie finds the puck.
Well, an acrobatic recovery by Nabokov. The shot got through from the point. He made the original save right here on Lecavalier, and the puck sat around in a dangerous area, and Nabokov was able to find it before anybody else. You can see Ryan Smith hanging around there looking for a loose puck, and so is Martin St. Louis, but Nabokov wins the race.
On the puck is Andrei Markov. He didn't hit that hard enough. It's stopped by Pronger, and he keeps it in on the power play for Canada. Along the board, Sakic got it back to Pronger. Pronger to McCabe. His shot right to the chest of Nabokov, who was going down. But McCabe one-timed that one, and he scored a few goals this season with Toronto in that just same fashion.
Well, it wasn't a difficult save. The problem here is how do you keep it from being a rebound? And that takes as much skill as it is to stop it.
Still a power play for Canada. The draw is won by Canada. Cave tucked it up along the boards for Sakic. Around the nets. Out front it comes to Sakic. Back to McCabe. He's covered. Sakic is not. He shoots. That stopped. He got it again, and the Russians pick it up in front, and Datsuk clears it out. Down across the line he goes. Datsuk all the way with it, killing some more time. 35 seconds left in the penalty to Shashinsky of Russia. There's no score in the 2nd period. Canada coming close. McCabe takes it to center ice. He gets in over the line with it, then deals it off to Heatley. Danny Heatley comes on. Lost control. It went around the net, and the Canadians scamper to get it back at the line. It's McCabe again. He's covered. A quick pass gets along the line, and now over on this near side, and Iginla back to McCabe. Shoots it. Not a smart move because Kozlov was standing right in front of him, and he easily blocked it. And the penalty now is over.
That's a lot of shots blocked by the Russians on point shots by the Canadians.
Thornton was nailed by Kasparaitis. Had his head down as he made the pass. Up goes Todd Bertuzzi behind the goal. He's heavy on the puck, but now he's knocked down, and it's cleared to the line and saved out there. 2 Russians were moving up as if they were going to get a 2-on-1. Adam Foote played the puck back in for Thornton. He's okay, having taken that hard hit from Kasparaitis. Canada in forechecking. Thornton is after the puck. They do get it, and it's played out in front, but it's picked off, an errant pass, and shot to center ice. Fed into the zone by Maxim Shashinsky of Russia. No score, 2nd period, 6 minutes into it. Todd Bertuzzi lifting a high one in wide of the net, and the Russians back to pick it up. 4 of them line up, skate to center. They get near the Canadian line. Volchenkov shoots it in. That'll go up into the netting, off the stick of Martin Brodeur. Over the glass, still no score. Rob Blake takes the puck for Canada. No score, 2nd period, nearing 7 minutes. The winner moves on to meet Finland in the semifinal on Friday. The loser finished. Russia back in the zone. Tukin played the puck ahead. Didn't get it too far. Volchenkov went after it. Tootin left it along the boards. Heatley out there for Canada with Draper shot it around the Russian goal. Out for a Finneganov. He just got rid of it. Played back in high, but the Russians pick it up and come across center. Four of them lined up to come in. Malkin is in front of the net. He went after it and got it. Malkin trying to turn around with it. He goes behind the net, and Richards took it away from him. But he flipped it too high into the netting there to the left.
Martin Brodeur doing a good job in the Canadian net. He's had to make some good saves. He's been busier than Nabokov has been. Canada needs to get some of those point shots through.
Face-off won by Taratukin. Russia on it. Centering pass. Hit a skate to the left of the net. Bouwmeester was in the way and got it out. Now Canada moves it down the ice. In front of the net. Chance. Briefly. Smith, and then falling was Lecavalier. Out in front, he tried to jam it around a corner. And the Russians cleared down the ice. Dumped from center ice by Korolyuk. He went in and couldn't find it. Canada can't get the puck out. Korolyuk stole it. Korolyuk at the line. He's nailed right there. And two players went down. He ran into St. Louis, and the two of them hit the ice. Smith. He was hit hard, and there's going to be a penalty. The Russians are starting to lay on the beef, and they're coming up with the puck. Called on the offside. We invite you to have your say on the Bell 3 Stars of the game. Vote by phone, online, or by text messaging. 378-277. Type the team abbreviation and the jersey number, and you can vote throughout this great game.
Ryan Smith gets the penalty for high sticking as he saw the defenseman pinching down the boards. Markov, and in an attempt to try and chip the puck past him, he hit Markov with the stick. St. Louis throws a rare body check, and a good one.
Russia 0 for 4 in the power play. Shane Doan and Draper have been great killing penalties for Canada.
3 for 36 on the power play in the Olympics. With the kind of guys they can put out there, that's a surprising stat.
Can they keep it up, killing these penalties tonight in this important game? Quarterfinal. Russia with the puck. Markov, Andre, flipped it at the net. Brodeur stopped that on the short side. The Russians have it again. Datsuk comes up with it, gets the puck back. A shot, and that came close. It was deflected and went up high.
Did it go off a Russian player, or did it go off Martin Brodeur? The face-off will be outside if it was a Russian player, but the referee is pointing to the circle, so I think it was Martin Brodeur that deflected it into the netting.
1:26 left in the penalty to Ryan Smith.
There's a guy that could stop the puck the odd time in the middle there on the Russian radio, Vladimir Tretiak.
Rob Blake flipped it around the goal. Long shot into the crowd. Canada will come up with it, and Richards comes out. Richards to the line. They have to call it on the offside. They rule he didn't have control of it. Brad Richards doesn't like the call, but he lost it.
Victor Kozlov got hit right in the neck with that shot from his own teammate and left the ice in a fair amount of pain. There he is there. You're going to see it right here. And it hits him right under the chin. And he goes to the bench under a little duress.
Face-off is outside the Russian blue line. Canada has a penalty now. Smith for high sticking, and he has 1:14 left. Richards thrown off the face-off spot. Gagne is back on to take the draw. That's a good sight for Canada. Russia on the attack. The shot is kicked out by Brodeur. Russia keeps it in there. Loose puck in front of the net. And it's high over the glass.
Robin Regeer made a heck of a play there to probably save a goal as the Russians. Ovechkin makes the shot here. That's a nice stop, and then it comes back out in front again. And Regeer does a good job right there on Yashin to get him out of the way.
Penalty time, 55 seconds. Race for it. Bouwmeester got there first. And it's cleared down the ice by Canada. No score, second period, approaching the halfway mark. Quarter-final game. The winner moves on, the loser's gone. Russia on the attack on this power play. The set up the shot, and that's just wide. Brodeur reaching for, just missed it. It missed the net. Andrei Markov gave it to Afinogenov, and that's deflected again up high. It was off the stick of Chris Pronger.
Well, Ovechkin's a threat every time he gets out there. He leads the Russian team in scoring goals with 4, and he's had 3 excellent chances to score tonight. And Martin Brodeur has shut the door all 3 times.
26 seconds left in the penalty now. Another face-off in the Canadian zone. Canada wins it. That's important. Taken by Redden. He goes to the corner. He was covered quickly. The Russians stay in there to hold it. Shane Doan couldn't get it out. He tried again. It gets in behind the net. The Russians have it back there. Malkin flipped it in behind the goal. He stays out front of the net. Aratanov takes it with Malkin. The pass gets to the side of the goal, around the net. The wrap-around attempt. Brodeur knew it, and he read that perfectly and went over to grab it. 3 seconds left in the Smith penalty. We'll be right back.
Here's a man who's made quite a name for himself.
It's just a practice run, but sometimes they really throw something big. Beautiful.
Look at that form. It's perfect.
Oh! Sticks the landing.
Absolutely
really
perfect.
Nails it.
He doesn't miss a step. Oh. I spoke too soon.
The Russians came close on this power play. It's not done yet, mind you. 3 seconds left with a face-off in the Canadian zone. Canada controls it, so now it's done. They had 4 shots on Brodeur on that power play. But they're 0 for 5 now. There's no score in this game. Tipped up near the line, Canada coming in. St. Louis! That shot is stopped. He had the goalie moving the right way and went to the far side low, but he stopped it. Shut in now by Korolyuk. Down near that far side, and it's Regehr pinning his man, but the Russians get it out front of the net. Canada, 3 of them, jump on the puck. St. Louis poked it up. Blake got it down to the far side. St. Louis is coming in. The pass goal gets all the way back to center ice. Bouwmeester has to wait now. And he shot the puck, and it didn't wait long enough. They call that.
St. Louis did not realize that his defense corps were changing on the fly, and he threw it back to nobody. But here's a good opportunity right here by Martin St. Louis, and a nice stop by Nabokov with that right pad.
Lively hockey crowd in this building here tonight in Torino for a quarterfinal game with Russia and Canada. And it's serious stuff now. The loser is gone. The winner to move on. In the semifinalists is a nice interception and cleared down the ice. Dropped back by Bertuzzi, centered, and Russia got back, but there's Bertuzzi again, flipping it to the corner. Russians are checking in there, in behind the net. Thornton tried to play it out. Bertuzzi fell, the Russians get the puck out, and 2 of them skate to center ice. The play gets up by Andrei Markov. Now on this near side, Kovalchuk centered it. That's knocked away. Datsuk fanned on the shot. He got a little piece of it, that's all. And now the centering pass is intercepted and cleared again by Todd Bertuzzi. Coming up to 12 minutes of the second, and there's still no score in this important game. Russia and Canada. Finland won this afternoon over the United States. Czech Republic and Slovakia later.
Canada continues to get very few chances on the rush. Martin St. Louis had 1. And here's a little summary of the work that Ovechkin has done tonight. And this guy is something else. He had 3 good scoring opportunities, and you've just looked at 2 of them, and we're going to show you, we're going to show you the 3rd one.
Russia with a lot of fans here in the building. And I think every one of them has a flag of Russia. 2 Canadian flags around though, too. Here comes Jarome Iginla. Trying to explode down that right side. Iginla went up after it. He cuts over in front of the net, watches the puck. Backtracked by Gagne. Russians try to get it out. They're going to. Ovechkin got it up to center ice quickly. Russia on the fly, coming in. The pass gets in there. Kozlov cuts to the corner and put the brakes on. Kozlov all the way back to the point, then flipped the pass in off the boards. Yashin Can't find him. Ovechkin is there too, and he comes out front. Look out for him. The shot is gloved by Brodeur. Might have been off the net, but still he had to catch it. He did that, and he hangs on. .35 left to play in the second period. A scoreless game, Russia and Canada. Canada moving up. That is big Rob Blake, centered it. Richards put the centering pass on and now goes after it, but it's Russia who'll come up with it. Lead pass gets down as far as center ice. Then they get the zone again, skating outside, and cutting in as Hartonov. Had to turn back with it. Draper caught him, knocked him down. Draper takes the puck. He fell, and he got the puck out to center ice. Heatley poked it over the line. Draper in front, and he's in too far to get a shot. Heatley takes it behind the net. He tries to come out. Draper was out in front. He couldn't get the puck to him, and it's taken by Gonchar, and a penalty coming up to Canada.
Brad Richards is going to get it for tripping. It was an accidental trip, but it was 2 feet from the referee, and one he had to call. Canada had 8 shots in the final 2 periods yesterday, and they've only had 10 so far tonight. And here's the penalty. A trip on Sergei Gonchar. Richards from behind.
Russia is 0 for 5 on the power play in the game. The shots are 22-11. Russia. Can Brodeur keep it up? Another penalty to kill. Canada gets the puck to Doan. He shoots it. That came off Nabokov and just missed the far side. Doan with a wrister coming in. Here's Alexei Kovalev weaving his way to center. He'll want to do it himself. He puts on the brakes. Now he has to make a play to somebody. Or will he? He holds it. Now he throws it to the side of the net. Kovalev stays open over there. It's back on this near side to Markov, and his shot stopped. And it goes right to the Canadian player in front, Ryan Smith. And he got it up, down the ice, and Doan fed it in the rest of the way. 1:15 left on this power play for Russia. Scoreless in the game. We're in the second. Nearing the 15-minute mark, this shot is stopped by Martin Brodeur. He's solid in there again tonight, as he was against the Czech Republic yesterday. But this game is important. The loser is gone. Winner will move on in the semis. Here's a shot coming. Brodeur watched that one skim off something and missed the net. And Canada gets out. It's a chance for Iginla. He has Sakic catching up. Iginla stopped by Nabokov. Centered as Sakic was there. Sakic put the puck behind the net. Twisting and turning is Joe Sakic. And he's caught back there, gets loose, and lost the puck to Kovalev. 30 seconds left in the Russian power play. Canada with a 2-on-1. What a chance that was for a shorthanded goal with 2 brilliant hockey players, but Nabokov came up huge. Gonchar steps the puck to center ice. It's handed back to Ovechkin, trying to go in. Out comes Brodeur to flip it away on the far side. And it's cleared by Smith down the ice. Russia back. Penalty has 12 seconds. Now it's over. That was quick. Centering pass. Knocked down in front of the net. Ovechkin has it. Look out. He circles. He shoots. It hit a skate. He didn't get much on it, but it's still in the zone. Fed in around the net. After it is Kozlov. Looks back to the line. There it is. Kasparaitis. That's an easy shot to stop. The pass was intended for Heatley. He missed it. And that's icing.
Iginla had a 2-on-1 rush here as the defenseman for Russia fell. And Iginla elects to shoot it and tries it on the short side, and there's absolutely no room. I know one thing, when you get a 2-on-1 short-handed, you think maybe if the pass is intercepted, they'll have a 5-on-2 the other way, so Iginla shot it.
Canada, 2 of them breaking out of the zone again. A long shot from just over center. Caught easily. McCabe tried one. That was blocked in front of the net. The Russians get the puck ahead. 24-13 of the shots now, Russia. But there's no score in the game. Here comes Shashinsky around the net, gets a chance in front, it goes. And reaching for it was Bertuzzi to get it out of harm's way. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left to play in the second period.
Well, who would have thought with the offensive skill both these teams have that this game would go this long, 0-0. Brodeur has been terrific and quite a bit busier than Nabokov, but they both are perfect so far tonight.
Rob Blake. Shot comes off the boards. Back to Smith. Canadians keep it in, but the Russians are back there to pick it up in the zone. Lead pass goes astray at center ice, and Regehr backed up. He played it off the boards to center, and it shot down the ice. No icing. That was okay. St. Louis was up there, nearly stopped it. Rob Blake had to back off in a hurry. He saw 3 Russians coming out of the zone, and down they go. Pinaganov in over the line, gets in the slot, can't get a shot. He's bodied, and it's played out by Lecavalier. Regehr, the defenseman, shoots it in. Canada is changing as the play goes on. Now 17 minutes into the second period, and still no score in this game. Sudden death hockey, with the winner going on to the semifinals. Shot stopped by Brodeur, and Heatley takes the puck for Canada and rolls it up to center ice, and there they go on the attack. Sakic had to stop to pick it up and steady the puck. Heatley gets in there, but he's checked at the line. Bouwmeester shot it at the net. There's a chance. That's gloved by Nabokov. A little backhander came through, and Nabokov made the save, and Heatley had a beautiful chance.
Well, that's as good a chance as Canada's had for a while. Number 15, Heatley, heads to the front of the net. The puck bounces off a few feet, and he gets a backhand away. Not as hard as I've seen some of them, but it was right on the money. And Nabokov, with the Ginla sitting on his doorstep, makes the catch.
2:33 left in the period. Canada after it on the faceoff. Sakic poked it ahead. It is Iginla trying to move it back for Sakic. There's Sakic coming out of the corner. Center it. It hit a skate. Comes up to get it again, but he won't get it. And Russia takes off with it. Down they come. Back in over the line. Kovalchuk takes the pass. Fires it back to the point. Over there on that far side was Danny Markov. Shoots it in there at the side of the net. And the Russians add the power again. This shot stopped by Brodeur. He's down. And he's got it. But the Russians were piling in there. Alexei Kovalev was right in there on top of him. So was Kovalchuk.
Well, Pronger tackled Kovalchuk. I don't think he's going to get a penalty on the play, but he sure could have. As Brodeur made the save and 2 Russians went to the net. And the referee was pretty generous, I think, when you look at those 2 tackles. However, he knows it's a close game and how important it is, and hopefully he reacts that way.
No score. The Russians attacking here on Canada. The wraparound attempt. Brodeur got his body in front of that, and here comes the penalty.
It's going to go to the Russians. It's going to be an interference call, I believe, as the Canadian defenseman was tripped.
It's interference, all right, and it's Ovechkin who's coming to the penalty box.
Right, it was an offensive interference, as it looked like the Canadian player was going to get the puck. And Ovechkin, as you're going to see here in a second, right there knocks Adam Foote into the net and then gets the puck.
Canada 0 for 4 in the power play. Russia is 0 for 6 in the game in the power play. Nobody able to score in this game yet, and we have 1:45 seconds left to play in the second period. Canada's power play getting ready. Blake, the shoot in from center. There goes St. Louis, Lecavalier, and behind the net over there is Ryan Smith. St. Louis fights for it. So does Smith. The puck comes loose to the blue line. Backhanded in a little deeper. Canada passing it around. Power play comes to the line to Blake. They're covered out there. They can't get a shot through. Blake doesn't try. Here's one that has escaped. And it's knocked away to the line and stopped by Blake. Good play by Blake at the blue line to prevent Yashin from getting the puck out. Russians looking for it in their own zone. Canada turning it on this power play. There's no score. We're late in the second period. What a time this would be to get a goal. Blake at the blue line couldn't shoot it. He might now. No, he's covered. Rink wide it goes. Canada spreading out. Blake had to move to take that pass, so he can't get a shot with it. It's in deep, out front, no shot. Russia with it, can't get it out. And here's a chance for Lecavalier. That's missed, rebound. That's stopped by Nabokov. Around the net is Smith. Over there, it's Richards. Looks back. Sharp angle for him. Richards with the puck. And now the shot. And that's stopped by Nabokov. Where is it? It bounces down to him. He didn't know where it was for a moment. It was up high and came down, and he got under it and grabbed it.
Well, that's the best-looking Canadian power play tonight. Lecavalier filling in on the point as Blake pinched in on a play and gets 2 shots. And Nabokov, who hasn't been nearly as busy as Martin Brodeur, is razor sharp on this penalty kill.
2 great goalies in this game tonight. Martin Brodeur for Canada, Evgeny Nabokov for Russia. Russia with the puck, they want to get it out of the zone, and that's what they do. 12 seconds left in the period. Canada back. They'll have to hurry. They want to get one more shot at it. It'll be McCabe who'll try it. Boy, he put it right on the net, too. Just before the horn. And the period is done. What hockey we're seeing tonight in this quarterfinal. 27-16 of the shots, 16-9 in that period, Russia. But after 2 periods, Canada and Russia, no score.